Next, you'll watch a video on physical and chemical changes and how to tell them apart. Physical changes can easily be undone, do not change into a different substance, and can change states from a solid to a liquid, gas, or plasma. Let's take a look at some physical changes. Here's some pencils that we've brought in. Here's the world's largest pencil. I just thought that was neat. Next, we'll see a poor guy who's broken a pencil. Is this a chemical or physical change? It's still a pencil. He can probably sharpen it and still use it. Here's some solid water. It's ice, but if we leave it out, it'll melt into a liquid. The liquid is just another state of water, so it's just changing state, so it's physical. Let's add some heat. Now the liquid is changing into a gas. It's just a state change, so it's physical. This poor boy went and got a bad haircut. It didn't change his hair, he just cut it, so it's physical. Chemical changes, a change in color can occur, a change in odor, it might produce a gas or a precipitate, energy may be released or absorbed, it may form a new substance, and they cannot be easily reversed. If you can remember these simple signs, you can figure out whether it's chemical or a physical change. Here's some cake batter somebody's added things together to bake. Let's add some heat to it and see what happens. It turns into a cake, and we can't easily turn that back into batter. So a chemical change has happened here. Here are some firecrackers. Once we light these, is it physical or chemical? I see a lot of heat. It's chemical. Here's a raw egg. What happens when we introduce heat into the system? There's a definite color change. Cooking your eggs is a chemical change. These ladies went to a hair salon and changed the color of their hair. It's still hair, but there's been a color change, so it's definitely a chemical. Here's a log burning on the fire. Anytime there's burning taking place, you can be sure that it's a chemical change. Just look at the wood afterward. Ash cannot be turned back into wood, so it's chemical. Odor is another sure sign that a chemical change has occurred. Here's a precipitate forming out of two clear liquids. Next, sodium reacts with water violently. You can tell it's a chemical change because of the heat produced. Here's some gas, precipitate, heat, and a color change. These are all examples of chemical changes. Look for those telltale signs when trying to figure out if it's physical or chemical.